Shalom, and welcome to the Real Spill 101, the podcast where we talk about the real issues of life, from business to entrepreneurship and to the trenches and down things that we got to discuss in our lives, especially in our community. And you're chilling with Isaiah B, the real truth commentator, and I'm here with today.
Kira B.
Yeah.
Commentator.
Yeah, and as y'all see, this is season 2. Once again, I just want to inform y'all that this is season 2 of the Real Spill 101 podcast, Summer School. I hope y'all like the new logo. I did update the green screen. It should say the Real Spill 101 in the circle around the afro, because I want y'all to see it a little bit better. That's what we about here. So y'all like, hit comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can know when we kicking it. So as y'all heard on Monday's episode, we are still talking about emotional freedom, focus, and priorities. So,
Emotional freedom,
and I know the wisdom commentator, he's been listening to quite a few things this past week, so I know he's going to be spitting some stuff about us today. We're going to bounce back from that. We're going to just be spitballing today, y'all, so y'all be prepared to hold out that cup and catch this spill. Yeah. And y'all are listening to my the Rock Eye Bar song Unleavened, because we got to remain unleavened in this season, y'all. So welcome to the Real Spill 101 podcast, and listen to this song on the Real Spill Radio.
Remove that leaven. We was made for this. You a chosen vessel. And we gotta stay solid. Never break, never fold under pressure. And I had to examine myself, cause I can do better. Look, I feel like this one is for me. I had to look in the mirror. Can we stay unleavened even after the feast? Cause it ain't all about what you eat. Man shouldn't live solely by bread. Don't let that go over your head. He hears every word that we speak. If it ain't fruitful, I'ma hold my peace. The spirit is willing, and we gotta show mercy, forgiveness. If we don't give it, how we gon' get it? And it's bigger than tassels and fringes. It's the spirit, unleaven your soul and your heart. Your inner man is who you really are. Love your brethren, remove that leaven. We was made for this. You a chosen vessel. And we gotta stay solid. Never break, never fold under pressure. And I had to examine myself, cause I can do better. Love your brethren. Don't be jealous, cause you special. Chosen vessel. Brew life. Never break, never fold under pressure. Let's get it. We gotta go harder, family. We can do better. If you don't love the brother that's with you, how you gon' love the one that's invisible? Everybody say they in the truth. Your heart is the proof. I hear what you saying, I watch what you do. Hey, ain't gon' get mad, I'ma pray for you. Reach out to your ark, I'm available. 70 times 7, love your brethren. We was made for this. Chosen vessels. Rule life. Never break, never fold up. Don't let a brother that's with you. How you go?
I don't know what happened on there. You trying to do a rewind, didn't you?
It did.
So what we got going on today?
What we got going on, we continuing our discussion about emotional freedom, but emotional freedom, focus, and priorities. But we coming from a different perspective as well, because we just had a great conversation, I believe you would agree, about, us or the teachers or the people that's speaking about something doing it. Though we talking about it, we have to learn how to, be doers and show our people how to do it. And that's one thing that we want to discuss as well, because in that equivalent, our people got to also be able to watch us, and not be so offended when we come and tell them this is what you're doing wrong. We're not trying to be mean, but this is what we see. And of course, the thing about it, we trying to get it back as well. But before we get real deep into the episode, I know the bus driver got to take us down to the Bet You Didn't Know corner so we can learn about some fun facts during the summer school session. And as you see to my right, the one who I bet y'all didn't know, the thinker.
Maestro just showed up.
Look at him.
He just showed out the blue.
I got it.
We're gonna go ahead and give him an excuse today. So y'all, we got a special thing today in the Bet You Didn't Know corner. 2 things that's special today.
Okay.
The first thing is my lockup date. So I'm gonna let y'all see that today.
Tell them what you did.
So I went and got my hair freshly retwisted. The lock shop. Shout out to them. Amisha at the lock shop. She put me in the game.
She did.
Fresh retwist. I'm gonna put my headphones out. Check me out. Hold on, wait 1 second.
And what she lock your hair with? What she retwisted with?
honey. She like honey in water, just honey and water. Look, y'all look good. I know y'all can see the kitchen is clean.
Well, since it is your show, you can go in front of the camera. You can take the time you want. You pay for the session. Man, show them your locks, man. So
what camera can I go in front of?
Go in front of that one.
This one.
I can get that low? You can get it low. Okay, yeah, now we can see pretty good. Okay, as y'all can see his parts. They way cleaner. Then he got some shaky on it. And if y'all were in person, they look real good. My man doing acrobatics to get the shaky out. But it do look better.
Yes.
And I know he happy because you want to know why I know?
How you know?
We had a Monday episode, he did his lock journey. He had to mention it again.
Say what?
Monday we did the lock journey, but he had to mention it again to show y'all his retwist.
No, Monday was the one that, you know what I'm saying, because it was a time. This is a new one.
Right.
Monday, y'all was going to go get it.
Right. No, I'm telling you, no, you just happy about it. We can tell.
I'm excited about y'all looking good. Look at what I be out there. This I be doing. Can't help myself.
You can't. Hey, when you got hair on your head, you can't help but shake. You can't help but keep playing it. It's just hair. That's what people do.
Right. So anyway, this is my journey. That was just 1 month. So now I'm into the second month. So then we'll give y'all, start back next month after next to give y'all an update of what's going on. Thank you. What's going on? So far. So now, I will bet you didn't know, Corner, my amazing fun fact. Did you know a crocodile cannot stick his tongue out?
That's hold on. That threw me off.
That makes sense. It's like stuck in there.
So he can't go.
He can't tease you. If he tease, he bite. That's a fun fact. That's funny. That threw me off. It threw me to the left. That's why I chuckled, because I never thought that.
A crocodile cannot stick his tongue out. Wow.
Since we on animals, that's funny that you on animals. I bet y'all didn't know this.
What?
A dog's sense of smell is 1,000 times greater than a human. And we know some people personally in my life, I'm pretty sure they can attest to.
Right.
I got 2 witnesses.
Right, you said dogs sense of smell.
Yeah. I've seen some humans that can smell real good.
Yeah.
They got prophetic nose.
I got my wife, she smelled the future.
You're right.
She can tell what's finna come.
But a dog, 1,000 times greater? No wonder they can find them people that be gone for 10 months.
Yes.
Goodness.
In our group, BNI group, in your mom's BNI group, there's a lady in there that has dogs that can scent diabetics.
They can smell it.
Like if you're going to a diabetic coma, something going on with your blood sugar level, they have dogs that can train. They can smell that.
I remember her saying that. See?
Yeah, so that's amazing.
Get a dog.
Wow, get you a dog.
Get a dog. Shalom, cousin. What?
Shalom. Jere. So what's your fun fact, Mr. Thinker Commentator?
Okay.
And Ross is off the dome since he be thinking.
I told y'all last time about viscosity. This time I'm gonna tell y'all
Brother Dwayne.
that air is a fluid.
Air is a fluid.
That's why pressure exists, right? Like let's say you go into water, it gets heavy, and you could implode. It's the same thing with air.
So you said air is a fluid.
Air is a fluid. That's why pressure exists. So let's say for example, the higher up you go, you can't breathe as well. Yeah. There's less of an atmosphere.
Right.
When you're flying, the wings are flying. They flying on something, right? Mm-hmm. They're flying off of air. Air is a fluid. So air is a fluid.
That makes sense.
You can study air just like you can study water.
Humidity.
And I bet you didn't know that. That's just from the
That's why you
Thinker Commentator.
That's also why you get shorter as you age. The pressure of the air is like weighing on you.
So
you
wow.
shrink.
So you start just going now. So the pressures of life that weighed you down.
Literally.
True song.
Literally.
Wow.
I do got something before you hit that.
Yes.
Because I was having a conversation with an old pest control technician that you used to work with.
Okay.
He was talking about scorpions and everything,
right.
and going to Arizona. Right. He said you can go outside to Arizona, even though it's 120 degrees, you won't break a sweat going to your mailbox, even though it's 120 degrees.
Dry heat.
But when you come down to Alabama, it's 88 degrees.
Yeah, you can't make it.
Humidity, and you be drenched because this whole time air is actually a fluid. So the humidity you in is really just moist heat. It's real big heat.
That's that firmament, huh?
That's mind-boggling.
Yeah,
Dang.
Good thinking.
The thinker.
Yeah. Yeah, the thinker commentator. Okay, so now let's get here.
Thank you, Bus Driver.
Oh,
We did not know none
I did not
of
know
those facts. That was
So
new.
that was a very good. That was very good. That was wow. All right then, teacher.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna continue our discussion that we had last week, right?
Last
The
week.
week before last.
Yes.
We dealing with emotions.
Emotions, priorities, and focus.
Okay,
And I know last week we touched on, our people's priorities are out of whack.
Right.
Our people's focus is out of whack. And it's because our emotions are out of whack. So these three need to be discussed together.
Right.
And our priorities are so out of whack that we would rather stand 10 hours at Best Buy or 10 hours at a Hibbett store to get shoes or a video game rather than get your weight in order. Stop eating so wrong. I was just talking to somebody this morning about diabetes. Our people be having problems with that because we care more about, eating these sweets instead of pushing away the plate.
Right.
We don't get. We say we love our people, but we really selfish because it's about us. Let's go. Let me go ahead and stuff my mouth with these sweets, even though my teeth hurt right now. We do stuff like that. But what about your kid who actually sad to see you gorging yourself with these sweets because they think you gonna die?
Right.
Your priorities out of whack. You more focused on yourself than
You
your
got
child.
the wrong focus.
Yeah.
Emotionless.
Yes.
Man, that's deep. I remember when I had a job at the jail. I worked in Madison County up here, and there was a nurse in there. She had a nice old watch one time. Man, that's one like an old nice. It was a man's watch. Old nice chrome watch with the blue interior. It's a nice old watch that cost a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? More than 100. So anyway, and I was like, "That's a nice watch you got on." And she's like, "Thank you." And it's my husband's watch. And I was like, "Oh, okay." So she said, "Well, he passed away. He said he had a heart attack." And I was like, "Man," I said, I'm so sorry to hear that." She said, "Child, don't be sorry to hear that. He knew better. He made the decision." And for real, the whole time, but she said it from a standpoint like she had a problem with it. Like he might have killed himself, he could have prevented his death.
Because after all, it's his fault.
Yeah. High cholesterol. We was talking earlier about priorities and about you talking about priorities, emotions, and what you say?
Focus.
Priorities, emotions, and focus. So we was talking about something earlier about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Dr. Malcolm X and and some of these so-called public figures, who we want to associate, with Black History Month with. But I think forget Black History Month.
Oh, you trying to start some controversy? Talk to him about it.
Because Black History Month don't bring no focus to you.
Oh,
Take you off focus. You know more about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. than your own granddaddy. Most of us know about Dr. King, Dr. Malcolm, Marcus Garvey, but we don't know our granddaddy. We don't know why we got these decisions on the inside of us, why my man's so weak, why he can't come out of something, why he deal with depression. So we don't know us. I think that our focus and got off because they done used that or some, the adversary, whoever that may be, and used that, you know what I'm saying, as a ploy. Because a lot of times when you can't put your focus at home, as far as, who you are in the natural, you don't put your focus at home with your kids neither in the physical, with your family neither. Just like being selfish. For a man never to sit down and take time to know himself. He can't never teach your son nothing.
yeah.
But it spreads. It don't just spread, in the community as far as, our mindset, but it also spreads, like you were saying earlier, about the overeating. Many of us like to eat. And nowadays, the phrase so good now, man, I'm eating. Everybody eating. And then you got the little fine ladies or the pretty girls, they like fat dudes. Because he eating. Focus off. Fat dude gonna be dead after a while. Or he ain't gonna be able to please you. Did you know this is being real? Because everybody like the big dude. Big dude, ain't gonna be able to get up after a while. His cholesterol gonna be so high, and he ain't gonna be able to do nothing. So you focus on big dude. If you love big dude, don't love him because he's big. Love big dude to get little. So he can live long to live past 40.
Teach him something different.
Yeah. So I think that, we use certain things as ploys. And I did use Black History Month on purpose. I think it's the biggest fraud that we can ever. I think it's the biggest fraud that we ever fell for.
Yeah, I've talked about that during Black History Month as well.
Yeah, so I don't even celebrate Black History Month. Forget Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a whore. They don't tell you that part. And I ain't trying to bash him. He did a great thing. What I'm saying is they don't tell you everything. You glorify a man you don't even know. Don't you all know that Martin Luther King Jr.'s children and Malcolm X's children resent us?
Because they was assassinated.
Yeah,
they ain't know him.
And we know his children better than his children knew. I mean, we know him better than his own children knew him. And everybody want to get all deep, but he died for a cause. Well, you sure enough ain't living it. I heard a man ask a question today. He said when he give it for the little kids. He said this right here. Even for some of y'all folks listening now. He said this right here. He said, if you say you don't want to be like your forefathers, such as your you know, who? Your granddaddy, your uncle them, your daddy them, things they made, then the question is this: what are you doing different that's gonna make you be different than them? Because you can't just say you don't want to be like them at your mouth. It's gotta be something you gotta be doing to show that you don't want to be like them. If they're doing something that's not righteous or they're doing something that's killing their life. And I think that a lot of times because of our focus and our emotions and our priorities, it'd be hard for us to be able to see, you know, what I just said. 'Cause what I just said probably gonna be offensive.
Yeah,
Truly.
But I really don't care because it's the truth. And that's what matters most.
The biggest thing, I in some of my GBA classes, my business classes at school, they talk about curiosity, learning to love and ask questions. But you know, curiosity from a good perspective of learning how to do better. For example, okay, I don't know how to do this. Nobody in my family has ever done this. Yeah, you still got people who graduate, nobody ever did anything, and they got a 4.0.
Right.
They got everything in order. How did they do that? They sought it out. They learned to be curious. They learned to look stuff up if they didn't know it. They learned to sit down and really, really read and take notes.
They start learning about themselves.
Start learning about themselves. Okay, this is what I'm not good at. Me personally, I was not good at being organized. I got the mind. I study, but when it came to getting the stuff on time, remembering to do stuff, I was bad at it. I can't sit here and say, oh, well, that's how my family is, or that's how they are, that's all I know. I had to look up, okay, how do I get organized? How do I break this down? How do I plan? And as time went on, I've been working and developing that skill, and now I'm organized.
Right. You get the priorities together.
Right.
And that's not easy to do.
No.
But it's very doable if you work at it. Right. It's focus. Our focus out of whack. Our focus be so out of whack, we walk in fear. But we don't know what fear is because we don't understand the true meaning of fear.
We've been deceived by that.
We've been deceived. Many of us don't have faith. Like we associate truth with hate speech. That's crazy. So our goal is now from this point, we're just gonna bring it to us. Throw the accountability off. Put it on you. You know what I'm saying? He right. You know, focus off. It's just like starting a business. You know, I used to always, we be so focused on everybody else, like I was saying earlier, about everybody else, Dr. King then. And I heard a dream, and I know Dr. King's speeches. And I respect his speeches. But if you to get angry at me was saying he was a whore and cheated on his wife often, you the one that's naive. Because he did that. That's known. Yes, sir. But see, we put our mind.
It was so well known, and they even put it in this biopic.
Right. But we put our mind on people like that we don't understand who we are. So we walk around with the fear of failure because we so big on Dr. King doing his great speech at the March on Washington or his last speech that we don't know who our granddaddy was. Yeah. On every side of the family. See, a long time ago, I didn't even know that I could be an entrepreneur. I always have folks tell me all the time I can do it. But I ain't never believed that. Because I never had no contemporary examples of people before me. Like I knew that did this. You can't expect for me to look at the man at the store that owned the store to be like him. I don't know how to start no store. He got to be able to tell me how to start that store, how he did it in order to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to do that. But a lot of times, if I don't know him, he ain't going to, if I ask him, he ain't going to really give me the information. You know what I'm saying? But now my granddaddy found out, my granddaddy on my dad's mama, her father was an entrepreneur. So alcohol and prohibition too, but then you want to find out what you know why I like my hair long. We couldn't find out he had long hair like his hair. So now I don't feel so bad. I don't feel so different. So I mean, I'm like my great granddad probably in a lot of ways. Who I just learned his name 2 weeks ago or last week. Was it last week?
You learned his name this past summer, but it was official.
2
weeks ago.
So,
we got everything right.
Right. and just by that little information, now I believe I can make it. Whereas at one point in time I didn't believe that. But now that I know where I come from, who I am and who I got, I know, man, it's that's in me. I'm strong. So now I get my priorities straight. Now I'm trying to learn how to be a businessman. Now I take care of myself like I'm supposed to a little bit better now. Because I'm learning who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm holding myself accountable.
Let's take that concept of faith and how you increase in faith when you read, right? Scripturally. But I don't think there's such thing as test anxiety.
Test anxiety?
Test anxiety. Okay. Getting nervous and forgetting what's on the test.
Right.
We all know 2 + 2 is 4. If we had a test right now, you're going to go, 2 + 2 is 6. What? You know 2 + 2 is 4. Test anxiety is not real. If you know the material, you know it. What are you nervous? You know it.
What's 2 times 2?
4. But you know it. Right? So, okay, I don't know how to do this. Learn the material. Read. Reading is going to increase your faith. It's going to boost you because you know now what you're doing.
Right.
I know how to do this for sure.
Right.
Because I read about it. Right. Somebody come to you. No, man, I studied it. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I can do this.
Right.
You can take that outside of scripture and read for real.
Right.
You know what you're talking about. You know what you're doing. Apply it.
Right. That's all you got to do. You know, some folks play dumb like that.
Yeah.
After they don't know how to apply. I heard a guy one time tell, how you apply it, though?
You know,
what?
I don't think they're playing dumb.
I think people be playing dumb.
You want to know why I don't think they be playing dumb? Because I look at it's our community only. It's like every time we ask to do something, do right, it's like we in a stupor. And it's sad to say that because it look like it's an act, but in reality, it's not no act.
Oh, so it look like they know better.
It look like it look like you know better, but for some odd reason, you look like you're playing dumb when you say you know this. You don't know how to do it. We wise and know. Yeah, we know how to gorge our face. We know how to stand at Best Buy for about 15 hours.
We know how to be sneaky.
We know how to do that real well.
Sneak at the house, go bust us one down real quick.
We know how to go behind the back alley, murder somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, Chicago stuff, Huntsville stuff. Yeah, y'all do that all the time. But when somebody come and correct you, like, hey, yo, you need to be doing your homework. I don't know how to do it.
You said we did.
Pick up your book. What you mean you don't know how to do it? They told you how to do it. Y'all just don't listen. But when y'all start listening, y'all think we pressing hard. When the reality, I just touched it. Hey, brother. You overreacted. I don't know how to do it.
Right.
I think that's the truth because of what I read. Because our people are in the stupor when we say, hey, lose some weight. Well, how do I do? I don't. Do I gotta run or jog? I'm big boned.
Good the way you are.
How you big boned?
Think about that. You know what I'm saying? And they tell you a lie. You know you 400 pounds. Your stomach stick out past your shirt. You don't look good the way you are.
That's not healthy. You know it's not. 400 pounds, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to bash nobody. Right. We ain't trying to bash nobody because look, I'm scared. Okay, we saying a true fact. If somebody come in my presence with a gun to their head, bro, you finna kill yourself. If they get mad at me, they the fool. They stupid. You finna kill yourself.
Well, don't
you did it.
I won't come super to their face. They might shoot you.
Well, you stupid because you willingly take it on there when I tell you what you do, and you say I don't want to do it, but yet you still pull the trigger. Because ultimately, that's what your decision.
I won't do it doing?
Yeah, you seem crazy. I don't want to be fat, but quit
Then
eating.
quit putting the doggone hamburger to your mouth.
Why? I don't want to be skinny. Well, go to the gym. It's hard to work out, man. Well, go through the pain.
Yeah.
Learn how to do it. That's fine. It's a learning process. Our people get so caught up in, I got so many things I want to do. You get paralyzed by thinking about it.
Right.
Just take an opportunity
Start
to do
doing
it.
it.
That's a tactic. Thinking. Be more than a hearer. Be more than a
quit talking
thinker.
yourself out of it.
Yes, because when we start talking out loud, it start making so much sense to us. Ooh, if I do this, my mama then gonna say, "Dang, if I do, dang, ooh," and it comes so quick, it comes so dang. You talk yourself out of it. You know, you ride up to the car, you ride up to the green light.
Right.
You already at the green light.
Right.
But you know somebody pull up in an all nice old SRT. They hit the gas real hard on you. It sound good, but you were just told you can beat any car. I don't care if the car look like a bucket.
Right.
You put up to the green light.
Right.
But you start, dang, man, he got an SRT. Whoa.
Now you
It's a
tripping
bucket. Yeah, I don't know if I can make it.
Yeah.
You hit the brake.
You look at the car.
Yeah.
You ain't see the engine in it.
Right. You don't know you don't know if the end result could have been, dang, as soon as you win this race,
Maybe
you
go
get a
do
better SRT.
Hey, shout out to our family up in New York. Shout out to all our family up in Litchfield Springs. I shout out to my brother Jonathan Mickens over there in Connecticut. Shout out to my family out down in the Bronx, South Bronx.
Yeah.
Shout out to Adrian Carr over there in Virginia. Who else is on that team? The green team.
The ones brother show.
Shout out to brother Kenneth Mason. What's Ken's real name?
Kenneth?
Kenneth
Bell.
Kenneth Bell. Shout out to my brother Kenneth Bell. Who else on there?
Who it was Adrian. Dang, I forgot who it was. It's supposed to be man.
All the big
Green
men.
team.
All the big men. Well, so shout out to all these big men. So y'all, listen, y'all. So we was one time, you know what I'm saying, this past, you know what I'm saying, October, we was in New York up in Richfield Springs with our brothers. You know, we celebrate the feast.
Was
you
it
know what I'm saying,
Eileen too,
of
wasn't it?
Tabernacle. Now, Eileen, we was getting revenge for Eileen and Uncle David then when they had told us previous.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Probably we went up there during the summer. We was in there playing with Phase 10 with Prophets them.
They informed us.
They
what was
informed
gonna
them
go down.
how they did them. Made them fall and everything.
They drug them.
You got to get them back. They had already told us.
Muddied them up.
Yeah, so we was like, David, it's
Yeah.
on now. So anyway, okay, so then here it is. So now we go up there. They're the green team.
Everybody big.
Everybody big. Everybody 6 feet, 6'1".
And they stick it, they chest
They
like
chest
this.
out.
And they
Yeah.
humble though, ain't
Oh, brother Jonathan, he false humility. He walk around, don't want to show no. But
Shalom.
He can't lose though. Look here, that man that went and bought some gloves cost $30. Play.
Right, they all tall.
They got leather gloves to hold on to the rope. Good. They preparing for this. Everybody got good grip on their shoes. You know, everybody making they dig it and they're practicing and everything.
Yeah, they just stuck the heels in the ground.
Right. I'm 5'7", 5'8", probably. I think. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We had a girl on our team.
Might be 5'6". Me too.
Maybe 5'6". Yeah, hey, little short mighty man. It can come in small packages. So we had a girl on our team. Everybody on our team short. All these big old men who was the champions, they say. We don't care nothing about that. You hear me? I ain't talking about saying because they was tall. We beat them fast. Look here, put them over the line.
Twice.
Yeah.
You know, so what I'm trying to tell you, you can't, don't never, look here, man.
Don't underestimate
No,
yourself.
don't ever underestimate yourself. You got to be able to know you can do it. You can't, and the thing about it is, we got to stop depending on folks telling us we can make it.
Yeah.
For all these years, I used to always think I had to have somebody tell me I could do something. No, you got to believe in yourself.
Yes, sir.
I tell my sons, man, all my children, everybody I know, really, you know what I'm saying, I believe in you. You know what I'm saying, Most High I believe in you. Your mama, your dad, everybody believe, but if you don't believe in you, it don't matter what we believe.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
My bad.
no, you good. We just gotta go to the radio station.
We got to put some music.
We gotta play some
This
music.
would be
It was a
quick.
good topic. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead.
We'll go ahead and segue to
You gotta have a mic drop.
If it ain't a mic drop, hold it up.
Okay.
Now the water in the sky pressure, there was a mic tremble. Now you gotta have a mic drop.
Make them think about it.
Yeah, that was thought provoking. That was thoughtful.
I think this will make it.
Go ahead.
Drop.
Okay.
I've had people I've told people exactly what I do, my dream, and they've looked at me and told me, you asked me that.
Right.
Completely knocked me down. I can't, I'm like, what? Why would you say something like that? Years later, I'm a senior, about to graduate with an aerospace engineering degree, about to get my MBA. I speak French now, and I've just become the National Society of Black Engineers president. Yes, me. And that can be you too. But you can't focus on anybody else. You got to
speak
focus
French.
on yourself.
You speak French.
What's possible for you? Yes,
Say
sir.
something in French.
Bonjour.
Bonjour,
Je m'appelle
c'est beau, ça t'est.
Malachi. Je suis un étudiant à l'Université d'Alabama. Nous avons un podcast. Nous sommes parlés maintenant. Je peux parler le français très bien.
Qu'est-ce c'est?
Wait, I've spoken
Parlez-vous.
French with people in France.
Parlez-vous.
But I never would have got there if I would have listened to that person. And I had to break that off of my mind. I would never started writing music. I didn't even believe in myself. I had to talk to my brother and one of my friends to tell me that.
Do it.
You can't get nowhere listening to people.
Right.
You can't consider anything that anybody has to say. You just got to go do it.
You know, actually, for a man to put his trust in a man, as far as like confidence, like believe above the Most High, he cursed.
Yeah. And when we say not listening to people, we talk about those people that's foolish. That ain't got no counsel.
The ones who don't have no faith.
Like
the ones who don't have no wisdom.
Yeah. The young ones. Instead of listening to the elder. Nah, I'm finna go listen to the elder. He been around here 70 years. You been here 12. I don't know. You don't know nothing.
Right.
We ain't talking about not listening to people, so I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, we don't. So, yeah, right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Because some people take it out of context. Well, why we listening to y'all? Y'all got a podcast, man. Y'all it went over your head.
We mean, he that has an ear. We mean, so don't listen to no fools.
Yeah.
Don't listen to people tell you can't do something.
Yeah. Party poopers, crab in a bucket. Man, sometimes you got to lead them people.
Right. Because folks don't believe you can't do it. Don't mean you can't do it.
Yeah.
I can do anything. I'm finna learn how to play golf too. But look here. Yeah, I'm finna know how to hit that ball in that hole. My brother be going to Sandestin.
Where is
Playing in tournaments.
Florida. Okay.
Kill him. I seen him play on the video game. He playing real life. Boy, good.
All right, let's go to the radio.
Go ahead.
He was impressed by his brother. I understand. He was speaking French. What?
Hey, I speak Ebonics.
Oh.
What it do?
Tell us to cut on this radio in Ebonics.
Huh?
Tell us to cut on the radio in Ebonics because they may not understand.
Oh, go ahead.
No. You tell us to cut it on. You said you speak Ebonics.
I'll go ahead and handle it.
Oh.
Yeah, handle it. That's all.
Can you mute the mic, please?
Can I come down?
Hallelujah. Hey, don't be taken back by what you see.
That's it, ride 88.
Be obedient. Trust in the Lord. Embrace the spirit. Hey, we need you to.
All right, y'all. At the Real Spill Radio, this is the song by Canal 104, Where You Want to Be, featuring my brother, The Rock Eye Bar. So y'all listen up. Where y'all want to be.
Gotta apply it. Body script. Well, how led you? Let's be for real, know how you feel. Some of that Oscar leave you with a bad taste. You know the fruits of the spirit, you lay it all out, tell me how. I was in the trap, first time your folk heard about the truth. Going gad, laughing like they boys at fools. Had bad, look at that, homie proof. Had it bad with it, but it's here, move. My spirit bear witness. Needless to say, your folk was a dick. Went through it like Joe, that double up. Took away the cigarettes, relieved all the stress. The point of the story, don't let what you're going through cause disobedience. Pray I'm ready for the ones allotted to. What you going through, y'all let me help you. I know you might not think you where you wanna be. Let me help you with it. We'll get where we wanna be. I admit myself that I ain't for real. Pray I'm in the spirit, bro. That's real. I know you might not think you where you wanna be. I pray we stay in the spirit, bro. That's real. Y'all talk no cap, bro. Let's get it. Don't let that stop you from uniting. Let's do it, bro. Don't let that hold you back. It's time right now. All praise to the Most High. Now you know who you is. Now you know where you're from. Now you know why you come. Now you know who salvation for. Now you know they about to be hating more. Now you know temptation coming. Here may go for testimony. Rock 1 and 1. Translated in another tongue, the word loses power. So we say Kala, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Kwame Yasharah, Rakadash. Y'all can come in it. So you sitting in line. You're renewing your heart, you're renewing your mind. I know you might not think you where you wanna be. Let me help you with it. We'll get where we wanna be. I admit myself that I ain't there. Pray I'm in the spirit, bro. That's real. I know you might not think you where you wanna be. Pray we stay in the spirit, bro. That's hey, I'll admit it. I ain't don't let that stop you from uniting.
Must go get it. In times. Got a call from the Akanal like we overdue, rock, we gotta work. So you know I had to drop a verse. Guard your light and put the Father first. Luke 11 verse 10, truth ain't hard to find, you just gotta search. My ox used to be members, now they members of the body. Who gon' stop the church? We ain't quite where we wanna be, but we doing a little better. Remember I was on the streets doing freestyles trying to warn the sheep. And them nights cold, couldn't go to sleep, that's facts. Flesh was saying give up, you should wait till you get on your feet. Holy Spirit said something different. Look, you gotta start somewhere. Ain't the kingdom where you wanna be. Have faith, that's substance. There's some things you ain't gonna see. Jacob go and tell the lost tribes that we got a king and he hold the keys. On the last day I pray let us in, wipe away our tears and we never leave. I know you might not be where you wanna be, but if you have not and ask not, you never gonna receive. Let's go get it. I pray we get on one accord with it, never forfeit it. If you want a crown, must go and get it.
I know you might not think you. I pray we stay in the spirit, bro. That's hey, I'll admit it. I ain't. Don't let that stop you from uniting.
Yeah. That was Canal 104 with the Rock Our Ball with the song Where You Want to Be.
Where you want to scoot.
Yeah, one thing that he said in that song is something that I think we all doing. I'm like, you good. He said iron sharpening iron. So we ain't getting on here bashing nobody. But if y'all take it that way, hey, if the shoe fit, y'all take it like that. But we sharpening iron.
Let me tell you, I heard a man say something. Look, only folks get offended at the truth. The only folks that get inferior at the truth is
A fool?
No, just weak-minded people.
I call
Broke
them fools.
folks.
He said broke folks.
People who broke, people who ain't got nothing. People who want to always, broke people and weak-minded people are the people who get offended at the truth. Cause you ain't got nothing. You mad? No, we don't want to deal with the real life. Yeah. Man, our problem with us, man, we don't want to deal with real life. See, truth sound like hate speech. We did some horrible stuff. We were bad people. We ran trains on girls. Running the train on females is rape. We ran trains on girls as kids. We raped our daughter. We made them unset apart. We did that. See, we don't like to hear the word rape. Because then you become accountable. See, you call her a hoe when you said you ran a train on her.
But you raped her.
But when 5 of y'all hear her, you raped her for real.
You a rapist.
Yeah.
She a hoe.
Yeah, you a rapist. She ain't a hoe, she a victim. See, the thing about it is, we don't want to deal with the real life issue.
Talk about it.
Yeah, like our uncles and stuff was abusive. See, some of our uncles was physically abusive. Yeah, alcoholics and sorry, bums and stuff. Yeah, we learned from them. You ain't no way in the world. There's no way in the world that Dr. King or somebody else is gonna have bigger influence on you than Uncle Bubba. Uncle Bubba was an alcoholic that slept on your mama couch, grandmama couch all the time. They wanted to always drop on down. He had a bigger influence on you than why you on the hood holding your nuts. Smoking you a blunt drunk now.
Yeah.
In the same environment. Because he had a bigger influence on you than Martin Luther King Jr. did. See, like I told y'all earlier, Black History Month is a ploy. Black History Month, forget Black History Month.
Yeah. I'm with that. Yeah.
Shalom.
Yeah. Learn your granddaddy, learn your auntie, learn your mama.
You want to know something? You know, I can't hold this back.
Don't hold it back.
We say we got to repent for the sins of our forefathers, right?
Right. We need to get
How
on
we gonna learn about that? Looking at Martin Luther King and them. Yeah, they black, but what about your immediate family?
What, your great granddaddy?
Yeah.
Your
You don't know how to turn from what they did.
What?
It's them. This in your bloodline. Martin Luther King, y'all probably ain't got the same blood like that for real.
What's your great
y'all
grandmama name?
can. Right. You probably don't know that. I just found out mine not too long ago.
What's
That's
your great?
Goodness.
I forgot.
My great. What, Sarah Elliott wasn't there?
Sarah Elliott.
It's your great.
Great.
What?
Sarah
See?
Elliott.
That was her name?
I believe so.
Okay.
So-
She had eaten and died with gangrene in the leg.
Yeah, we just found that out last week, and I'm 22. Dang. Y'all, we don't know nothing, but I knew before at 22, guess what I did know about? Martin Luther King. His speeches. He not here.
Yeah. She
Shoot.
had a dream. I wonder if he ever had an STD.
Right. What was not told to us? They put people in the forefront. This is who you need to follow. But in reality, what about the grandma? What about the people that's still in the hood? My uncle, my cousin.
Did you ever get them?
Look just like.
Did you ever get any of them women pregnant? Ever get them having an abortion?
I don't know.
Because he was unfaithful.
Ooh, that's a good question. You know what, y'all? We do got to get back to the topic.
Okay, let's go to it again.
Because we was on it.
I just got excited real quick.
We was on a tangent, y'all.
Tangent.
It be like that
Tangent.
sometimes. I mean, when you
On
do
the
a talk show, you got to do what you got to do.
All right, so here we go, y'all. So here go my. So I'm gonna do 3 of them. 2 of them. One of them gonna be difficult. One of them gonna be easy. Okay. So my easy one is this right here. Did y'all know that the shrimp's heart is in its head?
No.
This heavy, ain't it? You been in his, what's his heart?
And they drilled them into your head. From
Yes, they did, Ken.
Facts, Ken.
Shout out Ken Racing, how we beat y'all up in New York, you know what I'm saying?
Big brother.
You know how we make y'all just come across that line with ease. My bad. Here go the impossible thing. The six sick sheep's sick is believed to be the toughest tongue twister in the English language.
I believe it. Say it one more time.
I believe that.
It said The sick sheep sick is believed to be the toughest tongue.
Sick sheep.
The sick sheep.
All them S's and
Slick Rick. I almost said the other word. And the Ketchum said, I said that, I believe.
I bet y'all didn't know this though.
What?
A flea can jump 350 times its body length.
Wow.
So how high is that?
I don't know.
Incredible though.
But fleas be jumping. No,
Right.
a flea smaller than that.
Yeah, but how high can they jump?
So 350 times?
I mean,
They be jumping from dogs.
They
be
tiny.
jumping from furniture.
But I'm saying, can they like jump like a foot?
350. I don't know.
Probably not. I doubt that.
Watch this.
They want
Since
to
we
follow
got-
the examples without giving us the whole truth. For
Let's
sure.
go to the computer.
Well, give us your fact, because Isaiah finna go to the cubits and the inches and the feet.
Okay. I think we all know this one.
Sorry.
This is a big principle from economics. We all know this one, but we probably just never put like a name to it. It's called the tragedy of the commons. It's a parable about cows and land. So there's a community, and everybody has a house, and it's free to go get a cow. So everybody just gets a cow. Then they see that they're making money, they doing business, so everybody go gets another one. They get another one. But as everybody keep on getting cows, nobody think about anybody else. So all the cows eat up the grass. Then nobody can farm now because there's no grass.
Right.
Then the whole community just dissolves.
Okay.
That's called the tragedy of the commons. That's where when we have selfish desires concerning something, ignore other people, and we all contribute to depleting our resources. For example, this is as simple as a big bag of chips in the pantry, and then you go in and you eat half the bag. And then somebody else go in and they eat the other half of the bag. And now the rest of the 6-7 people in the house don't got no more chips. That's the tragedy of the commons at its basic principle. But it's also greedy. It's also as big as, okay, I want to cut trees down for my business, so I cut half the forest. You know, or I go to this other land and cut half of their forest too. It can be as small as that or as big as
The tragedy of the commons.
the tragedy
Selfishness.
of the commons.
Destroyers.
Yes.
That's your fun fact. You just
He
break
came
down
with-
to like simple, because we gotta develop him with like a show in the corner. He can teach us and break it down hermeneutically.
Cause right, he coming to the bet you didn't know corner with daggone.
Chalkboard section. Yeah.
What did you say, sir? This wasn't a fun fact. Goodness, this is convicting.
Taking it to school.
Gosh,
Don't tell me I'm stealing.
I don't want to be common.
Being greedy. All in
But I
the
gotta
same
tell you,
way.
he came with some stuff that is goodness.
You're smart.
Pull your heartstring.
Yeah. Now I feel convicted. I'm the one being in the pantry in the half bag of chips.
All right, the other half.
Then your mom be trying, who ate these? I don't say nothing. I stopped doing that.
We guilty. We are guilty.
I don't do it no more. I have done right.
We done flipped over a new
I
leaf.
have changed my
I used
ways.
to go get juice, drink a whole cup first.
Now I will drink. Now I still get out on the juice. Yeah, I get down on the juice. I got to have some. I like orange juice. Be so good. Lemonade. Ooh man, lemonade is the best juice in the world.
Lemonade jumping.
Lemonade is by far my favorite juice ever. I can drink lemonade and eat chicken every day.
I believe that.
Man, what? I can eat chicken. I never get tired of chicken. I eat fried chicken. I eat chicken. I eat the back, the neck, the leg, the foot, the arm, everything except for the part they make the babies with. But I eat everything else. I would. Man, look here. I get down. Anyway, let's go back to our what? What?
If y'all watch the playback, y'all gonna catch exactly what he said. That
What?
was goofy. He said the part that made baby. I
I
mean, eat the
ain't
chicken though.
that. Yeah, I can't handle that. I feel bad.
Nutrients.
I rather go without.
You don't want no CD.
I don't want no shiny hair. Not like that. I already put some lotion in
You
it.
get some neem oil for that.
Yeah, Nemo can do it. Yeah,
Somebody
not- yeah.
looking real good, hair growing long. What you doing? Well, you know,
Yeah, you
this
ain't-
might sound a little rough, but I eat chicken.
Man, look here. One time we went
prostate.
to one time me and Gregory Willard. Okay, so we went to the country. He was getting his horse gilded. You know,
Oh yeah.
yeah, man. Look here. My man got the horse up. Man, he put a horse leg back. He got one leg was down, and he rolled his leg up his thing right, and got a razor blade that just cut him off. Look at him, threw him to a dog.
In that same moment.
Man said that's all the dog eat. Dog coat just shiny. It's a mutt, but he got the beauty of his coat. He just nuts. Anyway, so let's get back to our
Man going crazy.
yeah.
Clever. I see what you did there, son.
Anyway, back to our prioritize.
Our prioritize is off.
Okay.
Our prioritize are not tied in with us for real.
Okay.
You know, as I mentioned earlier in the episode, we'd rather stand at Best Buy or GameStop or Hibbits, Foot Locker, you know, for 10 hours before we pay child
Orange
support.
Juice. I like orange juice too, bro. Sorry. Go ahead, son.
We do that. We would stand in line countless hours.
You know,
To pay for some shoes instead of pay $350 for child support, if that's your child support cost.
When I was young, we stood at the place for a long time, man. It used to be hot outside in the summertime. Goodness gracious. Whoo! At the food step off with you used to get a brown box of a thing of cheese. I think the peanut butter too, I think. Is
Goodman cheese.
At the food stamp office. I was a little kid. Man, look here. Never again. And it ain't being prideful. I'm just saying it was hot out there.
It was hot. You can't know the heat.
I never said this something like that no more later on.
Cheese probably wasn't eating too good.
Man, look here. We was blessed as kids. I could have killed the baby when I was a kid. I'll tell you how. All these people be going to jail for having babies in hot cars. One time when we was a kid, man, my mama had went to go get the licenses, and she was babysitting her friend's baby. And I'm having, he just started crying. And man, he was just screaming like uncontrollable. I'm trying to fan him, and I'm not thinking that he crying because he hot. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? I get out the car, I walk him around, he's screaming. And then we got there about 30 minutes. My mama come back out there, man, and when she get in the car and leave, he just quit crying because that wind hit him. Whole time I'm thinking that this boy was, you know what I'm saying, suffocating. You know what I'm saying? Like it was too hot, he couldn't breathe, and that wind hit him. Yeah. Now I'm thinking, yeah.
That wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm just saying certain things in the past.
Certain things in the
Ignorance,
past,
not knowing.
Yeah.
I know it was my fault, but that happened. Anyway, let's get back to our story.
All right. So this time when we get back to the story, we can't hop off topic.
We're going to stay focused.
All right.
Okay, let's stay
So
focused.
we stay outside for hours and hours. And we'd rather pay $350 for a pair of shoes than pay our child support. And then when we get arrested, we have the audacity to say she was spending the money. Why she ain't do the money like that?
So what now?
Or we have the audacity to say, why am I arrested? Bro, you bought J's before you paid your child support. Or you more worried about what she do? Let her do what let her mess up. But you get your priorities together. That be our problem. We be arrested because we worried about old baby mama them. Forget her.
So he mad because
His priorities was wrong. How you mad at yourself?
she getting her hair done.
Yeah.
He don't want to get her the money because she gonna neglect the money.
Or
gonna
vice
keep the
versa.
money.
Yeah.
But he gonna keep that same money and stand in line
And
for
get some
hours to get
shoes.
some shoes.
Some J's that's gonna wear out in 6 months.
Right, for his
But that baby
own
could be
feet.
here for years.
Right.
We do that.
Neither of y'all think about your kids.
Or we gorge, like I said earlier, we gorge our face.
Right.
But say we
Wow.
love our kids, but yet your kid crying when they find you dead from a daggum heart attack. Our priorities be
Or
so
overdose.
Yeah, or overdose. That should not be. That's what go on in the black community. But we say we thriving. The black community ain't thriving. Y'all, as a matter of fact, they call us a minority for a reason. It's not no surprise.
Our community horrible.
We dwindle down. Why? Because we killing ourselves as well.
Yeah.
Our priorities off.
It ain't no better. I'm being real talk. My brother just hit a drug overdose in December. He dead. He died 10 days before his birthday. Drug overdose. Yeah, but he was 45 years old, still in the blood game. Yeah.
Priorities off, and he just
Super
had a
off.
grandbaby.
And all them grown men, 50 years old, blood gangs, coming in red rags on at his funeral. Like fools. Grandbabies. They got grandbabies. All y'all terrible examples. All y'all horrible people. Then I hope your grandchildren don't be nothing like y'all, because y'all terrible. It ain't the white man, it's you, nigga.
That's why they call you that.
Straight up.
They made you. Listen here. Let me take you to the nigga.
Talk about it. Talk about that word.
Because y'all don't understand.
Uh-huh.
They brought you off a boat, they made you a nigga. You was a nigga from the beginning, nigga.
Mm.
They brought you off the boat, called you a nigga, called her a nigga, and that was a nigga.
Yeah.
That's how your mama and your sister look at y'all genetics, and you look good, you was big, you gonna do something with your sister.
Mm.
You gonna hit your mama, nigga. They sold you like they did dogs. Pit bulls. Nigga, you was money. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. You and so the nigga, who they call nigga, he went back to his slave quarters, wherever. He learned how to survive because he didn't want to go be around Master Jim because he knew how Master Jim was going to treat him. So instead of him going back up to the house trying to get Master Jim, he learned how to survive in the slave quarters, probably by building him a little garden in the back of his house or his little shack, whatever they had. They learned how to do things within their own community to take care of one another because they knew that it was already harsh environments. But look at the kids of the niggas, the slaves. We want to be like the oppressor. So our priorities are whack. We get mad when police kill us, but we beat our girlfriends up. We get abortions. We talk about each other. We shoot each other. We domestic violence. We kill our wives. We do all kind of foolish stuff. You stupid. There's no way in the world that you can really think Black Lives Matter to you. And then at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You don't love your mama and your daddy. If you see a dope at your mama house, your mama house get busted. I know a dude. Look, I work for the sheriff department. I know a dude. They came on my floor here to get a dude. I had to take him down to see an investigator because the day before, one of his partners, they went into his mom and daddy house and shot him in his head for the mom and daddy. Then down the street, they stomped the 1-year-old baby, killed the 1-year-old baby, killed the pregnant female, killed the 2 females. One of the kids they killed that was in the garage. They found one of the boys in the woods with his handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? He broke up. He handcuffed, broke dead, shot. These niggas got they got their baby mamas, their children, and their whole family heart broke because of their decision making. And you talking about Black Lives Matter, you don't believe that. You lying. Cause as soon as football game come on or basketball game come on or a concert, you all the way back home. On to the next episode.
Yeah.
Cause our priorities whack. Because we forgot where we came from. Now we follow the shouted lights.
Yeah.
We're stupid.
Yeah.
You wanna know how? Go ahead.
We stupid, and I don't mean that with no offense, but we're stupid.
I mean it with all offense.
At times we are. We are stiff-necked people.
I'm gonna give a
We're
great.
sottish.
I'm gonna give a great example. All right, so you got. I always go back to school because I mean that's what I be at.
He said he
but
finna give a great
I'm at
example.
school. Okay, I got classes. I'm trying to get somewhere, but for some reason, I just want to hang out with people. So I'm finna watch videos. I'm finna, how do I get to hang out? Okay, let me hit this person up, see what happened. Oh, they cool. Let me look at their TikTok. I spent hours and hours and hours doing it. End of the semester, I done failed all my classes. But I'm cool now. I got nice clothes. Got a lot of friends.
Got nice shoes.
Nice shoes. And I'm cool now.
Right.
But I failed.
But you on academic probation.
But I'm back at the house, and I'm not going to be able to make any money unless I go probably to Walmart or fast food.
Then look how dumb you was. You had a scholarship.
You had a scholarship.
And then you got to pay back the scholarship because you squandered it by failing. You paid to go to school. You supposed to get good grades.
You look in the same way. You look like that dude that's just.
You
look like a coon.
You're the Sambo.
What
Y'all
what you
equal.
doing, man?
You the one. All the black people that hurt black people are the bad people, and the white people. But the black people that do it, you worse.
You worse.
Yeah, I mean, they were
Because
all
you,
offense.
come on now. You look me in my face, we look just alike,
And when I say, yeah,
and you kill me.
right. And when I say hurt, I'm talking about hurting like your mama, hurting your children,
Yep.
hurting your by your actions. Not just all the time, you being rude, but just certain decisions making that you know that bringing pain. I remember one time, man, I was stupid. My mom started crying because I thought she cried. I could be wrong. We were supposed to be in the gang or whatever. I threw my little rag down, you know. But as soon as she left, I got that up. Because I didn't care about her crying. I wanted to be in the gang.
How old was you when that happened?
I might have been about 17, 18.
You how old?
About 17, 18
17 to
years
18 years old. Your priorities out of whack.
old. My priorities were straight out of whack.
But you got other people of other nations, 17, 18 years old. They got daggum jobs.
And they
Right.
And
millionaires.
I ain't gonna say it's your fault. It's not your fault at 17, 18 years old. It's because our people weren't taught. They
Right.
priorities out of whack.
Right.
Your mama's priorities out of whack. You was in a gang because your mama's priorities shit. It was out of whack.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only reason you was in a gang.
Right. Ignorance.
Right.
Right.
But when you were showed better, guess what you did?
That's why I don't judge. Like I don't judge a drug dealer or people like that because I understand that them folks, you can't call them wicked for doing that.
They don't know.
No, because somebody, man, mama, you see your mama, them always struggling, man, don't have nothing, man. You gonna do what you know to do. It's only wrong in the eyes of those who don't live in your world. It's right in your world. It's only wrong when the police come get you. You don't know that. You get the police wrong. Cause when I was growing up, I thought the police was wrong. Because I remember us struggling and selling that dope. Man, look here, we ate. We made it. So we entrepreneurs, we just had the wrong priorities. So I don't call that wicked.
That's true, Ken.
I just call that just, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, having an understanding. You know, but I call wicked when the ones who know you doing wrong, when you know you causing this pain. Well, you know, because we all got the ability to think.
You know you got a scholarship.
But you still making these stupid decisions because you don't want to change. And then you want to blame somebody else because you the one, you made your decision. You look like your decision because you made it. And I said nigga earlier to get my point across.
Because that's what y'all seem to hear.
Because I ain't no nigga. I'm a Hebrew.
Yeah.
But the niggas is the niggas. Then the niggas that, not the niggas in the slave day, the NIWGA, the niggas, y'all ruining us, y'all tear our community down. Nigga, you get in the car with your family member, nigga, you got 20 rocks. And this nigga, you know this nigga besides you go to school. And you don't want me to say nothing. You want me to take the dope job with you. But you my friend. Man, I got a mama like you got a mama. A dad like you got a dad. Hold on, how you my friend? No, y'all just two stupid niggas.
Yeah.
You stupid for being with the nigga. and I said, you know why? Because y'all niggas know better. That's why I said it like that.
Yeah. And then to say that you don't know better, man, you lying.
Right.
We've been in America 400 plus years. They got what? Power out. They had The Wire. You put me on The Wire. I ain't
Right.
really watch it because I had no understanding of it.
Right.
Like I do now. But to say that y'all, the police come and bust y'all ain't know that was going down, that's a lie. Y'all, they got video footage to show that they shooting black people. We know for a fact that they be playing crack cocaine in your car. So for you to still do that, you know you wrong for that.
That 13-year-old unarmed black boy that got shot in Chicago.
Yeah.
Ran away.
Y'all know they doing that. So if y'all know they doing that, they make you stupid because y'all know that's what they doing. If you may not have an understanding.
Quit putting yourself in their positions.
Yes, but that makes you stupid. For who really wants to be got PTSD because you hear gunshots all the time because of the position that you put yourself in? Don't nobody want that PTSD for real. Don't nobody want that stress on their mind for real. Man, don't nobody really want to. If you want to go to war for real, shoot, you a different type of breed. But majority of the people I know, especially in the black community, want peace, want shalom. Because look, we got PTSD already handed down to us for 400 plus years.
And let me say something to y'all. But you don't you know that you smart, you a genius? Listen here, if we had
It's in you.
if we came out of slavery and had Black Wall Street up, let's say 100 years out of slavery,
1920.
and already passed out, don't sell yourself short. They bundled from the sky.
It's an article that we can post
Look
it
at-
and read about it.
Right. But look at us now. So don't sell yourself short. You smarter than the average, you know, I'm just letting you know. You genius. You smarter.
Alone.
You smarter. Wait a minute. Sorry. You smarter. We built this country. We know how to make it survive. Quit trying to be like people you smarter than. That make you look dumb.
Envy thou not the oppressor, nor choose none of his ways.
Check this out. I found this out yesterday. Slavery ended in 1865. I remember one of y'all saying that. Madam C.J. Walker was born in 1867.
Right. 2 years after slavery.
2 years after slavery.
Right.
She was the first woman Not African American
Woman in the world.
She was the first woman
United States.
ever
Black, Hebrew.
to make $1 million.
Yeah.
Think about all the time that these white women had.
Born 2 years after slavery was so-called supposed to be abolished.
Yeah.
And was a millionaire by 1900s. Mm-hmm. Yeah, came through oppression from nothing, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, so you can't tell me we can't make it. You smarter. Trying to be like other folks that show how dumb you are. Be yourself and be you. Get your priorities straight. Get your mind under control. Quit being that nigga. And be the Israelite that set apart person. Be the leader. Find out where you come from.
They should say.
Quit trying to look at the stranger or quit trying to look at the man who called himself a Gentile. I looked at the man today, gave me the scriptures, and told me he was a Gentile. I said, you a Hebrew. You know, Gentile. Quit selling yourself short. But we do. Because he only calls himself a Gentile. Because the person told him he was a Gentile. Anyway, look, we out of here. We see y'all Monday.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna get the outro song.
Right.
He just dropped the mic on that. He threw me off.
Oh, man.
Now you good?
Stumbled him.
Yeah, that's facts.
Oh, okay. 5,000.
I want to get the outro
You
song.
gonna play the outro song?
Y'all know this one. Is it play?
And look here. Come from.
They should say.
Quit trying to look at the stranger. Like our podcast, subscribe, share that podcast, get to your friends. Y'all get this thing go viral, y'all, so we can get somebody out here to hear this stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Shalom with this music. Shalom.
Yeah. Feel it. See this smile on my face. Do you know what it cost me? Tell me they love me, then they turn around and cross me. They say Shalom, but wanna see me in a coffin. One for all, but real spill, I would've lost it. When I'm never present when they talking about me, and that's often. No sweat, I'm suited for it like the office. Cause betrayal had to learn to move with caution. Never strong too much, that's what it taught me. Dropping salt, they just give me more flavor. Keep the law, they just give me more favor. Think first for you.